Hello everyone. I hope you are following my page for current legal updates. So, continuing with this new initiative which I have undertaken is a new video which is for first information report or FIR generally. It's common term used for this, and this will specify about what is an FIR, who can file it, where it is to be filed, and the procedure for physical filing of FIR and online filing of FIR. So I hope that you guys view it and I get a feedback on this. Thank you. Do like and subscribe my page for further updates on various legal topics and issues which will be uploaded from time to time. And I thank you for your support. So as the name suggests, FIR is a information of the cognizable offence given to the police officer for his knowledge and initiation of the proceedings of complaint under section 154 of the CRPC, that is Code of Criminal Procedure Act. So now what is a cognizable offence? A cognizable offence can be an offence where the police officer does not need any authority to take action of arresting a person who has committed this offence. Some examples of cognizable offence can be a murder, a kidnapping case, or a rape case, etc. And FIR can be lodged only for the offences which are cognizable. Who can file a FIR? FIR can be filed by any person who has the knowledge of that cognizable offense that is committed. He may be a victim, he may be a friend of a victim, he may be an acquaintance of a victim, and he may be an observer who has seen that wrongdoing happening in front of him. So he can go and file a first information report of that incident with the police. In some cases where the police officer or any investigating officer observes such wrongdoing, then he himself can go and file an FIR and register this offence in the report. Time and place to file a FIR. Regarding the time factor to file a FIR, it is very important to note that the FIR should be filed as early as possible from the incident which is to be reported to the police. The reason behind this is, once the FIR is filed, the police will start its investigation process, and the early the FIR is filed, it will help the police to ascertain the facts, question the witness, and any kind of evidences they can accumulate, and this can be used to close the case or investigate the case further. Regarding place to file a FIR, let us assume two scenarios. One will be an ideal situation. So in an ideal situation, FIR can be registered at the police station which has jurisdiction over the area where the crime is alleged to be committed. And the other situation is an emergency situation. This is also known as a zero FIR. So in case of an emergency situation, any person can file a FIR at any police station by giving the details as required. The police will then transfer the recorded details to the appropriate police station for further action on this. Physical approach to register FIR. First step in registering the FIR physically is that the person who wants to register the FIR needs to visit the police station. After visiting the police station, the person will describe all the details of his complaint. He can either write the complaint himself or then he can narrate the incidences which will be written down by the authorized officer in the given police station. The next step will be registration. The police will then go through all the details mentioned in the complaint by the complainant and then read out all the details to the complainant. This will take us to the third stage of registering the FIR physically, and that stage will be handover. The person who complains will then verify the final FIR copy and sign if all the details in the copy are correct. It is very important to note that a free copy of the FIR is provided to the complainant and it contains the FIR date, FIR number and name of police station where it is registered. Procedure to register FIR via online approach. The current situation in our country is that online FIR can be registered only for certain cognizable offences. To register a FIR online, the complainant or any person who wishes to register this online needs to visit the official website of that police station. The name, address, contact details and email ID of the person registering online FIR is mandatory, as this will be used to send an acknowledgement and a PDF copy or soft copy of the registered online FIR back to the person who registers the FIR. In case of online complaint, the police will initiate the necessary action required once this is received by them, and once the complaint is submitted, a copy of eFIR will be received in PDF file in the registered email ID of the person who complains. These are certain important links to register FIR at places like Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Mumbai, Gujarat. If you intend to register a FIR at any of these places, just click on the link and create a citizen login if you have not created one, and then going to the services column you can register your FIR. If you face any issues in registering your FIR in any of these places or in any other places in India, please write a comment to me and I will get back to you and will assist you in filing online FIR and getting it registered. This deals with a scenario where a person who intends to register a FIR visits a police station and his FIR is not being registered by the police. So in this situation, the police may expect him to pay certain amount for registering his FIR, or then the person there may not be cooperative and may not guide the person to register his FIR. So in this case, the person who intends to register his FIR shall write to the Superintendent of Police and provide all the details based on which he wants to register his FIR, and can also mention about the treatment he received in police station where he went to register the FIR. Based on this, the Superintendent of Police on his own, or suo motu as we say in legal terminology, can take up the issue and take this forward and register the complaint as a FIR, or then he can assign any subordinate officer to him to look into this issue, and then this subordinate officer who is assigned to look into this issue shall have all the power as an officer in charge of the police station in relation to that offense. I would again like to mention one thing very strongly over here, and that is that FIR is a free of cost thing, and we at any moment do not need to pay any amount to register a FIR. To conclude this topic, I would like to again highlight that FIR is a right given to the victim to complain against any wrong committed against him and that has caused loss to him. Once the FIR is filed, this will set the criminal justice in motion. And again, to highlight certain key points, it is important to note that FIR is a free process and nowhere it is required for any amount to be paid to register the FIR. And in case if there is a demand for the amount to be paid, or if there is a non-cooperation from the police, then the person who intends to register the FIR needs to inform this to the superintendent of police. One last thing over here is that once the FIR is registered, the person who registers the FIR can check the status of his FIR. I hope you liked this video, and I would like to get acknowledgements from each and every one of you, and I request you to like and subscribe this channel for further updates on various legal topics. Thank you very much.